Getting set for baseball now on a Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And the pitch. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 1-2. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Manny Machado now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Tanaka sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, it's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Drilled right back up the middle. Schoop has it. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Squared that one up just a little late.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Brett Gardner would be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Valencia. And that retires. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Number 19.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
In now for the O's, Jonathan Schoop. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So 1-1 now to Jones. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and fight.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Batting seventh.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Snap throw to third. Down the first baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Danny Valencia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Davis at second. Trumbo on at first with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's Brett. Gardner now. His past history with Dylan Bundy. He's a .375 hitter.
Gardner.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Valencia. He's got it one away. Here's Didi Gregorius, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Valencia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Scope is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Coming to the plate now, Caleb Joseph. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 5. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He went down looking to open up the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players, but apparently when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike one. Grounded back up the middle. Walker dives. What a stop. It's there, and he's out. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Into the box now, Brendan Drury is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Mancini. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too long.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Well, he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Manny Machado becomes the first out of the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A ball and a strike now. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Jones is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Schoop, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. high in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Mark Trumbo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here it comes, 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Danny Valencia.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Davis has a play. 1 down. Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Valencia. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman
Brandon Drury will bat next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Valencia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. We're through 5. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tim Beckham. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This one's down to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Spin throw, and a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
left fielder Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Low with the splitter, ball one.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And quickly, there are two away.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
In the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Fouled away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, and their runners at the corners now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Tanaka pauses, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Sanchez reaches out for the tag, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And now a pitch on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. Second home run early in the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Michael Givens will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1, here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Brett Gardner would be next. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. But gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Throw over to first. Back in standing. Here's Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Neil Walker. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
He pulls this one into right, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw to first to be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Joseph is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Caleb Joseph. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High pop-up. Gregorius waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Beckham. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Push to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
He'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Scope is in his tracks now. 1 down. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. Machado on the slide. That's off to that one.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now batting, Aaron Judge. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now starting to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show.
Shortstop.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jonathan Schoop. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Masahiro Tanaka earns the win, his second, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth,